Everyone, this is an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to be a part of this experience with everyone, with Riverwalk and with the Namaste New Orleans, being in partnership with these beautiful stores that are helping to support the cause of mental health and wellness. So today's class is intended for everyone to just come as a collective, so it's also live on our Facebook walk so that those that feel a little more comfortable at home can practice safety and comfort of their home. You are encouraged to participate and will be entered into, all of you are entered into a raffle. I will remain up here as hard as it's going to be for because I do like to walk here today in honor of our COVID, and I'd like to encourage you all to come into a nice grounded space, lengthening through your spine and relaxing your mouth, your eyes, your jaw. Taking this time for yourself this morning, this beautiful morning that started off brisk and really quickly got hot, right? So you never know what to expect. This is a really sweet time of transition and change. So I will offer you the space of meditation to close your eyes. And just tune in, nothing else. Don't even change it. Just observe your breath. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm Christina Andrini, the founder and owner of Jaibhaktiyoga Foundation, a nonprofit that offers yoga teacher training and adaptive wellness and business training to yoga teachers and entrepreneurs, as well as to our marginalized and disadvantaged communities. We offer scholarship programs for them to continue their teacher training programs and share their stories as well to inspire others. Everything we offer is a tax deduction because we want to ensure that everyone is being able to serve and share the message of yoga like our father Krishnamacharya has intended for us to do, and we continue to do. We come into today's practice with ahimsa in the Yoga Sutras 2.35, the gifts of the Yoga Sutras of the 8 limbs, and most importantly, the gifts. Ahimsa being one of the 5. When one is grounded in ahimsa, which is into the self, that ceases that person. Once more. When one is grounded in ahimsa, all conflict and hostility cease in the presence of that person. As Nikki Meyer says, you can't heal what you don't acknowledge. Maybe your affirmations today is, I am grounded. I am peaceful. I am accepting of others. I am accepting of myself. Take a few moments to ground into that space. Notice the air on your skin. For those of you at home, notice the sensations around you. This time you're carving out for yourself. Begin to deepen the sound of your breath, hearing the sound of the breath as though it was a wave of ocean washing over you. And notice a sense of calm, if any, a sense of inner peace. Or just acknowledge you're here and the time is now. As a collective, we'll bring our hands together to our heart space, relationship that serves you best. Honoring this time, this practice, and each other, our community, and the world. If you wish to open this class with me and offer the mantra of Om, the universal healing mantra and the sound of the vibration of all things, as we are connected to all things. Inhale for Om. Gently begin to bring awareness to your fingers, make some wrist rotations. Get the arms involved. Reach the arms up towards the sky on an inhale. Exhale, clear the space around you. By your sides. Shoulders lift. Inhale, roll them back and down. Shoulders lift. And roll them back and down. Last time here. And back. Chin to chest, round the spine. Inhale, lift the chest, open up the heart, slide the hands up the legs if you wish, and then slide to the knees, round the spine. One more time, just like that. And the next time we come all the way up, sweep the arms. Exhale, let's come all the way forward. Make your way onto hands, back, chop. Notice what that feels like for you today. Knees can be together or to the width of the mat. Toes can touch. Begin to rock your head from side to side and notice what that feels like. Get curious. Get curious. I'd like to invite you in this practice to tune into your body and make the movements throughout you. Sometimes you have to adapt the pose for your body, so please do just that. And kindly inhale, roll your way up into all fours. And as we come here around the spine, press away the ground. And then press back into a child's pose. Begin to move subtly as such, inhaling through a cat spine, cat tuck, tuck the tailbone, tuck the head. Exhale, press back, bring the tailbone back into a child's pose. And allow yourself to move 2 to 3 more times like that, and maybe even add a wiggling of your tailbone. Or maybe you can add a few rotations or circles. You went from a cold body to a warm body in a very short amount of time. So what is the body discovering for you today? What can it say? What do you hear? What are you acknowledging? When you get to 5th or 6th rotation, find your way into downward facing dog. Tailbone rises to the sky, tuck the toes, hips are high. Push the front of the mat away from you. Walk your dog, paddle your feet. Again, connecting to the depth of your breath. Let's reach your right leg up towards the sky and find a doggy paw. And then bend the knee, make a few circles, tune into your hip. Reverse the circle. And then go ahead and let that leg come back down to the ground and lift the left leg up and offer the same experience. Notice what's happening in your arms. in your belly, in your breath. Is the breath strong or is it passive? And then float your leg down, back to downward facing dog. Please walk your feet forward, forward fold. Bending the knees as much as you need to and allow your toes to point forward. Bend the knees here, stomach to the thighs, tuck your head. You might reach for opposite elbows here, hang out in ragdoll. Drape the body over the legs like a waterfall washing over yourself. Invite any movements you need. Focusing on your breath. I am grounded in peace. I am present. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach the arms up. Pull yourself up. And exhale, clear the space around you. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bow forward over the legs. Bend the knees. Practice safely. Tuck the head. Halfway lift, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, ground the palms, step back. Find a plank position, or your knees can come down this time. And hang out there. What does that feel like? Long extension of your spine, shoulders over the wrists. Maybe the chest comes forward a little bit more. Begin to lower down one line of energy, resisting. Good. Relax the legs. Pull yourself forward like a turtle out of its shell. Look up. Press the tops of the feet into the ground. Cobra pose. Be very proud here. Yes. Exhale. Lower yourself back down. Find your way to child's pose or downward facing dog or puppy pose, extending the arms long and letting your chest drip down. Take 3 rounds of breath in that space. Modify the postures to work for you today. One more beautiful breath. And then very kindly, we're going to make our way forward, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, reverse, come up to standing. Reach the arms up nice and proud. Take in all that beautiful air around you. Bring the hands back to the heart space. Inhale, arms reach up, palms touch. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold over the legs. Halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs. Look up, long spine. Exhale, ground the palms. Find your way to plank pose. Take your time to lower down. Maybe you take the knees or maybe you stay in one plank line. Beautiful. Oh, nice and proud. Beautiful, Ty. Nice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tailbone rises to the sky. So good. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. So hum. I am. I am. Dogs. Doggies like to move. Push the earth away from you. Tailbone rising. Nice. Inhale to your tippy toes. Look forward. Walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Fold over your legs. Nice. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, bow. Good. Inhale. Let's come all the way up to the reach up. Open up nice and up. Clear the space. Exhale, hands down. Time, last set. Inhale, reach the arms up. Take it in. Exhale, dive down. Drizzle the fingers to the earth. Halfway lift. Inhale, gaze is soft. Meditate, concentrate, ground the palms. Find your plank pose. Lower down with control. Take the exhale with you. Melt into the earth. Inhale, open the chest. Loud. Beautiful. Tailbone sweeps to the sky. Downward dog, child's pose. Your intention, stay here for 3. Shaking your head, saying yes to yourself. Good. And then inhale to your tippy toes. Make your way to the top of the mat and fold over the legs. Halfway gaze, we melt to rise. Lower back down and sweep up. Once the palms touch, hands come to the heart space. Pause here. Take a nice deep breath in. Deep breath out. Feet together or hip distance apart. Choose one. Bend the knees, scoop the earth. Asana, take your seat. Tailbones come back. Bend the knees, squeeze everything in towards the center line, the center plane. If the knees are together, the feet are together. If the knees are apart, the feet are apart. It will help you. The thighs, take a peek at your toes. Let your toes be happy. Roll the chest open much more. Look up. Nice. Exhale, bow down, drizzle over the legs, cascade. Sweet. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, ground those palms, step it back. Find your plank pose or hop to plank. Lower down with control to the earth. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, child's pose, your choice. Take a moment to rest. Those in down dog, right leg lifts to the sky. Open up your hip, bend your knee, maybe a few sensations. Good. And then step the right between your hands, high lunge. Reach the arms up. Back foot is either heel lifted or back foot is about 45 in Virabhadrasana 1. Looking up towards the sky, to the water, maybe open up the elbows, lift the chest, engage those legs nice and proud. Body is dynamic, breath is flowing. Sweep the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back, look up. Heel toe the right foot out an inch. Exhale, fold forward, keep the hips squared. Right shoulder meets that right knee, but keep those shoulders squared as well. Get soft. Relax your tongue. So good. Engage the back leg a little bit more. Take 3 breaths. Float all the way. Reach the arms up, finding warrior 1. Exhale, ground the palms, step back, find plank pose. You're going to have one-legged plank or both, and then lower. Inhaling to an up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Hips are high. Take that rest, take your space, take your breath. Give yourself what you need. Left leg rises. Everything can be done modified. Open up the hip, bend the knee, make a few circles. Just modifying the poses for those at home. And then when you're ready, go ahead and step that left foot forward between the hands. Rise up, warrior 1 or Virabhadrasana 1, your choice. Nice and big, nice and proud. Taking 3 breaths. So always know we can regress to progress. Always know that. Interlace the fingers, cross your other favorite thumb. Shoulders back, be proud here. Creating that heat energy, bow forward. Walk the left foot out should you need to create space. Always create space for your body. Good. Nice. Same options apply with the knee down on the ground. Humble warrior. Nice. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Reach the arms up. Exhale, bow down, hands to the earth. Optional to take it both all the way down to the earth. Inhale to your up dogs or cobras. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Take your rest. 3 breaths. Adapt. Modify as you need. Deep breath in. And so good. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale to your tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward, make your way to the top of the mat, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, scoop the earth, Utkatasana. Take your chair pose, take your seat. Very nice. Couple of rounds of breath. Good. Belly up and in. Nice. Standing pose. Inhale, reach up, open up the chest. Baby back bend if available. Clear the space. Exhale, hands down. Nice. Take it in. One more breath. And out. Bend the knees, scoop the earth, Utkatasana. Let's flow. Exhale, come forward, forward fold. Way lift, inhale. Exhale, ground the palms. Find your way to plank pose once more. Good. And then lower down with control, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to upward face. Exhale, downward face.
You might just need to shift up a little bit so we can pass by.
Sure. Good. Back row. Just going to break our sequence for a second, y'all. I'm sorry. Inhale to your tippy toes. Float your way to the forward fold. I'm so sorry. Back row, I'm just going to need you to either spread out or just come forward a bit because this car needs to come by. Didn't know. So... You know, it's all the things. I'm sorry. So sorry. So sorry, y'all. The joys of impromptu yoga outdoors with the city. It's quite lovely. We made your path. Thank you. Om Shanti. And so we take it back to the earth, right? So a good thing we were just about to get rocking it out, right? Once you're back in your sacred space, go ahead and bend your knees, scoop the earth, Utkatasana, and take a moment to ground into that seat. Settle once more, maybe a couple wiggles, and then tune back into your breath and just acknowledge the funny things that happen in life, right? Just take it all and sit back a little bit more, sit into that space, because just how life brings all of those uncertainties, so does laugh with it. Exhale, fold over legs once more. Halfway lift, inhale, palms and float to plank. Lower down through Chaturanga Dandasana, letting your heart kiss the earth, and then inhale, lift the chest, open up that heart. Nice. Downward dog. Right leg lifts to the sky. Open up the hip, bend the knee. If you like to flip your dog, your hips open up beautifully. Nice. And then float your right foot forward between your hands. Take that step of truth. In that space, reach up nice and tall, high lunge or warrior one. Embrace that moment. Option one. Take the hands down behind you and return back to humble warrior, your favorite variation. Option two, keeping those hands together, you might even decide to take flight and lift the back leg off the ground. What works today? Discover. Off. Practice. Yoga is a practice. And then when you're ready, just kindly float that leg back down if it's lifted. Reach the arms up. Ground yourself here. Exhale, hands to the earth. Straighten that right leg. Sweep the left leg up. Standing split variation. Standing L is perfect. Just make an L with your left leg. Doesn't have to be high. But kick your foot more and turn your toes to point towards the earth. Yeah. Nice. One more nice divine breath here. And then kindly release that left foot down to meet its buddy, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, scoop the earth, Utkatasana, take a seat. Exhale, fold over the legs. Find your way to plank pose. And lower down, control. Inhale to upward face. Exhale, down. Always welcome. Please offer yourself what you need. Other side, lifting that and opening up your hip, bending the knee, making a few circles. You might flip your dog if you want to flip your dog, and then lift up nice and bright. Inner body bright. Beautiful. Very nice, everyone. Good. Float your foot forward into your high lunge or warrior one. Open up your heart. Nice. Breathe into that space. Remember the intention. If you went ahead and took flight, go ahead and prepare for your flight. Really solidify your foundation. Then go ahead and bow. Start to lengthen through the spine. Engage the left leg before you lift off. The whole body's dynamic. Beautiful muscle. Yes. Good. Just bend into the front knee a little bit more for me, Ty. Yeah, perfect. Good. Nice. Float your leg down, reach yourself back up, coming into your high lunge, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, take that right leg up, coming into standing split variation. Remember, it doesn't have to be high, baby. You can have your leg long and flex it like a... Nice, beautiful use of the blocks. Good. Nice. And slowly release your leg back to meet its buddy. Bend the knee, scoop the earth, Utkatasana, take your chair pose, take your seat. Inhale, come to standing, offer. Exhale, clear the space. Last set, bend the knee, scoop the earth, Utkatasana. Exhale, bow forward, drape over the legs. Way lift, look forward, long spine. Exhale, palms find a plank pose. Lower down with your breath. Inhale, cobra. So good. Exhale, down, loving dog. Right leg lifts up to the sky. Open up your hip and bend your knee and all the things. You could do that. If that was like, I blow myself out with that, then don't do it. When you're ready, step the right foot forward and step into your lunge. Warrior one. We've been here before. Option to take the hands back. Option to come into your humble warrior. Option to take flight. Variations of flight. So everything is an option. Everything is an option. Choices. We have many of them. I am grounded. I am present. Breathe. Beautiful. And then release your leg down. Open up. Warrior two. Back foot turns parallel to the back short edge of your mat. Bend into the front knee and allow your heel arch alignment to occur. Play tug of war with the arms. Let your back arm win. Gaze is soft. Track towards your pinky toe. Very open and proud. Pitch back. Peaceful warrior. Left hand down. Right arm lifts. Viparita. Keep Inanya. Good. Float the forearm to meet the thigh. Left arm reaches overhead and extend. Find more lift. Add a challenge. Reach the right arm up. Sustain. Core is active. Breath is strong. Beautiful. 3 more breaths. You got this. Yes, you can. Inhaling so. Exhaling hum. I am. I am powerful. I am full of strength. Pitch back. Peaceful warrior. Straighten the front leg and lift the toes. And then as you heel your foot back down into the earth, slide the right hip under the left, reach as far as you can touch that water, and then release that forearm down or hand down to your shin, block, or thigh. Good. Your left hand can be in the sky or at your hip. Keep opening up here, nice and lovingly. Good. Slide the right hip slightly. Left hip slightly more back. Yes, very good. Same plane of energy. Good. Micro bend the knee if need be. Good. Pitch back, bend the knee, float back, peaceful warrior. Cartwheel the hands down to the earth. Find your way. Dandasana. Take your expression of choice. If all you did was sit and breathe in this class, you did your yoga. I've had people do full class. Left leg rises, open up your hip, bend your knee, flip your dog if that's for you today. Hips are high and open. Step that left foot forward between the hands. Step into that beautiful journey. Warrior one or high lunge. Take a moment to discover and ground, set your foundation. And then once you're in that space, hands can come behind you. You can come into your exalted warrior. You can take yourself up and float. Notice what it's like to fly. Ty, you're right here by the front. You can take yourself right to the gate. So it's real nice to have that experience. You have everything around you, tools. Yes, breathe. Beautiful, Lily. So good to see that. Nice. When you're ready, when you're done, float your way back and then kindly open up into warrior two. Please take your time. Position your heel arch alignment, ground into your foundation. Pitch back, peaceful warrior. Keep the left. Nice. Right hand down the back leg. Good. Strong back leg. Let it be a kickstand. Yeah? Good. Nice. And then float the left hand, the left forearm to your thigh, right arm overhead, and get a stretch. A nice long stretch. Very good. Nice. Couple rounds of breath here. Rotate the right shoulder back, left hip a little bit forward. Good. Lengthen through those legs a little bit more. Hips a little bit lower. Nice. Create the tapas. Feel the hips rising. And then very kindly pitch back. Right hand down. The left arm reaches up long, straighten the front leg. Lift the toes if you'd like, and then start to slide your left hip under the right as you reach as far forward as you can. Left foot touches the earth if it's up. Let the left hand come down to a block or to your shin. Right arm reaches up towards the cloudless sky. You might even have your hand on your hip. Deep breaths. Fullness of breath. Adapt and adjust as you need. So good. Bend the knee, float back up, peaceful warrior, right hand down, left arm lifts. Cartwheel the hands down to the earth and find your way to plank pose, remembering that variations are welcome for you. We meet in downward facing dog. Those of you that wish for childs, take a child. Take the time you need to rest, regroup, and reconnect. Meditate, concentrate. If all you did was breathe, you did your practice. Feel what you don't acknowledge. Acknowledge. Inhale to your tippy toes, bend your knees, walk, step, hop, handstand, all the things stands to the front of your mat. Finger stand. And then forward fold. Ragdoll. Reach for opposite elbows here. Maybe you move from side to side. Bend the knees, Utkatasana. Take your chair pose, take your seat. 2 more rounds of breath. Meditate, concentrate. 1 more round of breath. Inhale all the way up to standing, gentle heart opens. Bow all the way down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Ground the palms, step the right leg back, spin it open, warrior 2. Very nice. Peaceful warrior, right hand down, left arm lifts. Forearm meets the thigh, right arm overhead, float right into an extended side. Remain here for 3 more rounds of breath and encourage yourself to play around. Maybe you're holding your hands. Maybe you're lengthening your back leg. Maybe you're straightening and bending the front knee. So self-permission to explore. Belly rising and falling. And then kindly straighten that front leg right into triangle pose. Just slide the left hip under the right. Nice, beautiful. Now this is going to take us into another adventure, so you're welcome to stay here and kind of play around with triangle pose, or begin to bend that left knee and take the right hand to your right hip. Look down at the ground. You might even slide your back, my water bottle as my block, and begin to lift my right leg. And start to spin the right hip open over the left. Kick actively as though you're standing on a wall. Good, through that right leg. Once you feel comfortable, right arm lifts up to the right. If you feel super comfortable, left hand comes off the ground. Beautiful. More breaths. Right on. Good. Great. Float that leg back down. Peaceful warrior with control. Beautiful, y'all. So sweet, so good. Warrior 2, pause. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Once more, cartwheel the hands down to the earth and take an optional flow here, down dog or child's pose, resting when you need to rest. Right foot steps forward, spin the back foot down, warrior 2, right into the space. Good, take your time to get there. Allowing your right foot to be pointing forward, heel arch alignment. Warrior, so good. Inhale, so, exhale, hum, I am. Forearm high, and we hang out here. Again, allowing the left hip to roll over the right. Bend the right knee. Let your forearm rest there if that's for you. Or interlace your fingers. Take your other favorite hand. Discover. Get curious. Pitch back. Come into a little peaceful as we prepare for triangle. Right hip slides underneath the left. Reach as far to the water as possible with the right hand. And then take the right hand down to your shin and the left hand to the sky. Nice, beautiful. Hang out here for a few breaths, y'all. You know where you're going. So if you wish to take flight into Ardha Chandrasana, bring the left hand to your left hip first, and maybe you hop off your mat for it. You take the right hand down towards the direction of the ground or to a water bottle or a block, and the left leg will start to lift. Now activate the left leg like you're kicking a wall away from you. Yes. Nice. Nice and strong. Big letter L with the legs. If you feel comfortable there, lift the left arm a little higher. Maybe take the right hand. Very nice. Modify, modify, modify. Good. 2 more breaths. Fall out, laugh it off. And when you're complete, we reach back into peaceful warrior with control. Good. Warrior 2, take a moment to reconnect and pause before switching into. Now cartwheel the hands down and take your ease as you flow. Ease as you flow. Inhale to your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward, walk, step, or hop. Let's join each other in a forward fold if you wish. Halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, bow down. Just acknowledge where you are. Be present. You're here. Big breath in. You're okay. Your body is so proud of you, even if you don't think it is. Utkatasana. Take your seat. Bend the knees. Scoop all the way to standing. And hands down. Take a moment to ground in Samasthiti, fingers spread wide. Feet can be together or hip distance. How do you feel? Connect. Float the hands slowly to the heart space at your leisure. Eyes can be soft, eyes can be open. Added challenge, eyes are closed. Shift your weight into your right foot. Lift the left knee in towards the chest. Turn the knee out towards the side. Place your foot anywhere on your leg but your knee. Good. Half lotus, heel to hip flexor. Okay. From the space that you're in, remembering that your tree pose can be anywhere. I'm going to move out of. Could be even on the ground. When you feel comfortable, grow your trees. Remember, trees move. So move with your tree. Prana is always flowing. Your life force energy is always moving. The subtle energy you feel when you're not doing anything. And allow that to fill you up. When you're complete, release the hands back to heart. Take your knee and then cross the leg over the right. Bending that knee as though you were coming into a little seat. You wrap your ankle around, your toes around your ankle. Arms extend out long. For eagle pose. Yes. Yes. Squeeze everything into that one beautiful line. Elbows might lift. You might look up. Some students might decide to take their butt back and start to fold forward. And other students might decide they want to unwind that left leg and come into a three-legged, or a flying Ekapada, or Garudasana. So please play. Take your time. On your next breath, eagle takes flight. Spread the wings. Unwind, unbind, and shake everything out. Let it all go, right? Let it all go. Other side. Root down through the left. Draw the right knee in. Support your buddy. Turn the knee out. Place your foot anywhere on your leg but your left knee. Grow your trees when you're ready. Take the expression that serves you, remembering that one side is very different than the other. I am grounded. I am present. I am not my thoughts. I am connecting. There for holding it. Nice. When you're ready, release the hands down to clear the space and bring the hands to your heart. Take a break when you need a break, and then draw your knee forward and cross it over the left leg for eagle pose. Remember that the toes can touch the ground today. That's booty back. Option 1 is here. Option 2, the arms extend out and you take the left arm under the right. You hug yourself. This is a sweet ad. The backs of the hands. The discovery in this process, as every pose does offer a discovery for you. If you feel comfortable taking your foot around your ankle, then do so. You might have to sit back way more to do that. It's cool. If you fall out, you fall out. And be okay with it. I find acceptance. And begin to spread the wings. Eagle takes everything go. Shake it all out. Move from side to side. Very organic movements. We'll find our way back to the top of your mat as we take our last sun salute of the morning. Inhale, reach the arms up. Thanking this beautiful day, for this divine weather, for this perfect time for us to be together. Exhale, we bow and we honor that space. Inhale, halfway lift to honor ourselves. Exhale, ground, thanking the earth. Step back, plank pose. Lower down to kiss the earth with your heart. Inhale, proud cobras and up dogs. Take it all in. Downward dog takes your tailbone to the sky to receive and give gratitude. Roll yourself back to plank and let yourself touch the earth and stay there for a moment. Allow your hands to come down by your sides. And allow your feet to come apart hip distance or wider, especially if your lower back is quite sensitive. And then from head, neck, and shoulders, take the arms up with you, coming into a little flight or baby shalambhasana. You might even take the arms out to your side or even bend the elbows, but always remember, take up as much space as you need. If you like to play with lifting the legs, notice what that feels like. 2 more breaths. And then once you're complete, release yourself back down, but please bend your knees and windshield wiper your legs from side to side first. Please, yes. Good. One more, and only if it feels good for you, remembering that Sphinx pose is always a sweet add. So if you want to just rest on your elbows, shoulders over the elbows, you can come into Sphinx pose. Pull the shoulders forward, bend the knees, flex your feet, lift your knees if that's for you, but there's Sphinx is always a nice option. So you have plenty of experiences. If you want to take Shalambhasana again, you can take the different arm variation, but I really love for you to take what you feel is best for you today. Take 3. Eyes are soft or closed or meditated. And release. And this time, flatten yourself out. Again, windshield wiper your knees from side to side. And this time we push it back into the child's pose. Releasing the hands next to you to push yourself back. Tailbone and tush. I like a nice wide child's pose. Go ahead and walk your hands towards the right, pressing into the left palm, and get a gentle stretch out of the left side body. And then let's come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, take it to the left, press into the right palm, draw the right hip back. Inhale, come back to center. Roll yourself up towards a seated position, and please take your legs out in front of you. And then flex the knees ever so slightly if you need. Inhale, the arms reach up. And then let your toes flex towards your nose. As we exhale, bring your booty back and bring your hands forward, but keep long in the spine. Don't round the spine too much, y'all. Once you find that that's about a good spot for you, let your hands come down. Let your ankles. Pull your chest forward more. You want to have a long spine like an alligator mouth. It doesn't bend. You're lengthening through your psoas as well as your hamstrings and back body. There's no need to fold all the way over the legs. Couple more breaths. Each exhale, you feel free to bend the elbows and find a deeper stretch, but you're really stretching the hamstrings here the most. Activate your thigh muscles. And on your next breath, kindly reach the arms forward. Bring yourself up. Take the hands behind you. Fingers point towards your glutes if that's helpful. If not, hands can be away from you or to the side. Option 1, bend your knees. Feet hip distance apart. Reverse altar. And option 2, reverse plank. Legs are long. Lift the hips. Find 3 breaths. That's all. 3 happy breaths. Good. Nice. As we exhale on the back down to the earth, bring your knees in towards your chest. Hug yourself here. Round it out. Feet together, knees apart, Sufi circles. Make a few circles around here. 3, I like 3 to 5 on either side. This is a really sweet way to definitely tune into this more meditative, shamanic experience. Give yourself the permission to reverse. The deeper the Jai, ocean breath, that Darth Vader breath, like you're fogging a mirror with the mouth closed. Takes you to another state. Once you're complete on either side, bring us back in a center position. Draw the knees together. And begin to kindly make your way down to your back. Well, I got a pack. Feet hip distance apart, knees are high, heels are slightly in and underneath the knees. Press the shoulders into the mat, lift the hips, press the heels, bridge pose. And allow your bridge to be your favorite bridge. 5 breaths here. Lift the hips, knees are forward towards me. Breathe consciously. And as we come into the 5th exhale, for those of you wrapping it up, lower yourself down with love. Once the tailbone hits the ground, windshield wiper the knees from side to side first. Your option, if you want, to take the knees as they are to the right, especially for lower back sensitivity, sciatica, herniated discs. Keep the knees apart. Make it very comfortable. Adjust, adjust, adjust. Some of you like to bring your knees together. Bring them together. Bring them maybe a little bit lower than higher so you get a better stretch. And then really reach that left arm out. Yeah. Good. Open up nice and big. And then when you're ready, come to center, reposition yourself, get comfortable. And then when you're ready, I would even suggest take your hips over a little bit and then drop the knees over to the other side. Again, adjust and adapt. Spread the knees apart as you need to. Very important. Honor your body. Remember ahimsa, non-violence, no harming. Compassion. Begin to make your way to center. Your closing pose if there is one that you need. then go ahead and begin to make your way into meditation. Allow yourself to do all the wiggles, the wobbles, and the nuances that you need. Those of you with the luxury of having the blocks nearby, you might even use them under your knees and give yourself a little elevation. Take a couple breaths to relax, y'all. You can't heal what you don't acknowledge. When one is grounded in ahimsa, all conflict and hostility cease in the presence of that person. Bless you. I am grounded in peace. I am grounded in presence. I am present. I am at peace. Swaha Tatsavetu Varaniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsavetu Varaniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayatu Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsavetu Varaniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayatu. Lovingly begin to bring awareness back into your body. No rush. Take in the sun, take in the air, the cool breeze. Take your time to add the gentle movements, maybe a good morning stretch or two. A big inhale. Just taking your sweet time to make your way into a comfortable meditative seat. My prayer for all of us and for you and for me, for our world. Bring our hands together, heart space, palms touch, or in your knees, or wherever you'd like. Remaining in the space of holding space. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can stand in the truth in all circumstances. Let me know the pleasure of honoring the inner voice and feelings, no matter what. Take me over and give me the right words and actions at all times. You are mine. All is one. All is well. Together we close our class, letting go of all that is, that was, and that will be, to God or your divine supreme source individually. And if you wish to join us with the sound of Om, inhale for Om. Shanti, Shanti. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Jai Bhagwan Ki Jai. Namaste. 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 Please namaste each other, this community that we all share together. So much love. I love you all so much. So much. Friends, I love you too very much. Thank you for sharing. Candace is going to announce our winners for the raffles, y'all. And please feel free to stay as long as you like. I'm Christina with jaibhaktiyoga. I lead a Tuesday night class at City Park. Lee is here with Kelly. Both of them showed up. They lead a Wednesday night class. So follow us on Instagram and you'll know where to go. And I love you, so thank you. Namaste. Namaste. So my friends at home, I'm going to come up to that camera now, as much as I don't want to be in the camera. And I'm going to ask you to post your favorite mantra, favorite pose that we did today, so that I can know who's going to be our winner, who's going to be entered into this raffle. So I'm coming to see you guys now. All the way over here. Hello. Hi, Ben. Oh, hello. Who else? Richard, Tina, Errol, and Oscar. And I can't see. It's so bright over here. I can't see no more. I'm going to take you over. Ben. I'd love to bring you guys on camera. This would be great. All right, so hang tight. We're going to do our raffle. Y'all got to stay present. I got to put my mask on real quick so I can talk to you all. As I bring the camera. Thank you. Take care, y'all. Ty, hang out. All right, here we go. So it's raffle time. Candace, we've got Ben on camera. We got Errol, Tina, Richard, Oscar. We got those. Our friends are on right now. And Errol. You got Tina. This is the fun part, y'all. Here we go. Oscar. Oscar, you are the winner online. I'm bringing you on my camera just so I can say hi to you. Oscar.
So we'll see him via with the information. The winner on site is Lily Green.
Lily Green. Lily. There's our girl. Ow! I love this. I'm bringing Oscar all the way over here. Oscar Galindo. Oscar Galindo, you are on our camera even though I can't see you. So good. Congratulations, brother. Please DM me so I can get your info so we can give you your gift. Yes. And I will find you. Much love, y'all. Thank you. Namaste, New Orleans. Namaste, New Orleans.